Disclaimer, the comments made in this video are intended for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend anyone.
My principal says that we're not normal.
All bark and no bite is synonymous to here and proud. Hello and welcome to another video. Let's check out some threats. Don't forget that like button now.
Hey MAGA, Peter Thiel, Trump, JD Vance, Elon Musk, fear us. We are the masses. You are the 1%. We are the 99%. Think about it.
No. Hi, Peter. Fear me. And hard-ons that pack more power than you and your entire movement. Oh, your timing was impeccable. Hey, quick question for you, okay? I know I'm baked off my noodle right now, but if you were the 99%, wouldn't you have won the last election? Nope. Hate to break your heart there, High Speed, but I guarantee there's a lot more conservatives now than there are liberals. Trust me, no one regrets voting for Trump, but there are people that regret not voting for Trump. Also, quick question, don't you sticks have like safe spaces and afraid of the pew-pews? And don't y'all lick the boots of the government and wait for them to protect you? Yeah, you look vaccinated and boosted. You'd think you'd be more focused on getting off the toddler potty. Don't forget white front to back. But honest question, what you gonna do? What the any of y'all gonna do if the time comes that we have to lace your boots up thing, but hide in your safe spaces behind other with their Second Amendment? I love all of you. Stop making hollow threats. You are not the masses. I'm your Huckleberry. Ass pussy.
I think he meant 99% of the insane population.
Okay. Touching my door is assault.
Touching my door is assault.
Okay.
Are you a retard or what? Are you a retard?
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Touching my door is assault.
Hey, you already said that, you retard.
Okay.
I mean, the cop must have had a bad day. She was being a little annoying.
Hey, just popping in to do another wellness check for our friends across the pond because this guy in the UK actually had the police show up at his house because he posted on social media that Christians need to stand up for their faith.
My name's Sean. I'm a senior nurse. I work for the NHS.
Yep. Name and number, please, mate.
Yeah, PC Green, Echo Bravo 4.
Joe, PC Turner, Hastings Police Station.
Thank you.
C9.
So what's this about then?
So it was just a few
I won't kill
concerns.
you, I'll just get it recorded.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just a few concerns.
So why are you here today, sorry? No, you can all sit down, it's not a problem. You've literally just missed the missus and that. They've gone out like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. So what's the issue?
So it was just to, obviously what we've been told, that you might have a few concerns, a few things that are bothering you at the moment.
Yeah.
Whether there's
That's
anything...
bothering everyone else in the country right now. So what are the concerns you're here for? Because this is religious discrimination right now, because you wouldn't be knocking on Muslims' doors if they had this conversation. Because I already know why you're here. So this is religious.
Why do you think we're here?
I don't know, what's the priest told you?
They're just, people have raised concerns.
What concerns?
About your views.
What
Whether
views?
that you've got concerns about what's going on in Australia.
Yeah, so I'm an Orthodox Christian. Now you've turned up at my house because I went and see my priest. So I'm going to get you all on film because this is going straight to my solicitor.
What are your concerns? Is there anything that we can help with?
No, firstly, I don't mean any disrespect to any of you. I don't want to sound abruptive. You can tell me why you're here.
So there's a report of some beliefs being expressed. So the reason I'm here is I work for the NHS.
Sure.
And if you're willing, I'm happy to talk and listen with you
that's
about
fine.
if you've got any concerns about your well-being.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
My understanding is, now I'm not a police officer, I'm a nurse, so my understanding is...
So because I've questioned about the church not acting on the behalf of Christians, you're now turning up here with mental health nurses assuming that I'm some right-wing nut.
So no one assumes anything.
So just to recap, UK Orthodox Christian posts on social media that he's concerned about the religious intolerance towards Orthodox Christians in Australia, in the UK, and everywhere else. So the police show up at his door after he's been reported for violating the law somehow, and they bring along with them a mental health nurse professional from the NHS to establish the mental well-being of this individual for saying that Christians need to stand up for their own culture. Make no mistake about it, this was absolutely coming to the United States had things gone differently in November. And sorry if this offends anybody, but yeah, JD Vance is abso-freaking-lutely right when he says the UK and Europe have dramatically lost their way by violating your most basic human rights to free expression and to freely practice your faith. I don't even want to know where this escalates from here, but this is insane.
Mental health check because he made a post? Is this a joke?
I saw you on a podcast with Sneeko, like I think before the election, and you were talking about me. You were like, oh, this cringy liberal dude supporting Biden no matter what. Do you stand by that?
Well, I think that's what you've done. I haven't seen anything where you ever oppose the other side, or your side rather. So I don't know. So like my perspective is, and again, I just see Twitter and I'll just see your tweets, and maybe I don't see all of your tweets. I just see the ones because it's like based on other things that I've seen and ones that maybe go a little bit more viral. But everything is just, it just feels like there came this new time, or this social media generation of kids that just popped up out of nowhere that were just like all saying the same exact time. And it just felt like legacy media just turned into social media where it's like we're all going to side this and we're all going to chirp the same. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen on the right, because the same, but at that time I remember thinking like there was just nothing you ever said that was ever negative about your own party.
Was he expecting him to take it back?
Criminalize abortion.
Criminalized in Texas. Women who have a
No,
miscarriage.
that's so false. Read the law. Have you read the law? You're an attorney? Well, then you should know better. You should know better.
Women have been penalized. Yourself. You are such a douche.
You should know that there's a no. You came up to us and told us we had no idea what we were talking about.
You don't even understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. You think that miscarriages are punished? That is hilariously wrong. You obviously haven't even read the law. Yeah. Which is ridiculous because you're an attorney.
She is not an attorney. She probably interned as a secretary in a law office for 6 months back in 2005.
So you work for the government?
No.
You don't. Well, you have a job, right? What did you do last week at work?
I taught classes.
Taught classes?
Yeah.
So you did something, you accomplished something meaningful, right?
Yes.
So if government workers don't accomplish something meaningful for the taxpayer?
But that's bullshit, because they do.
Some of them don't.
They all.
What defines the president?
An ROI. Do you think that the government needs to exist within its means?
Here. We don't want Nazis here. We don't want Nazis here.
Should the government?
We don't want Nazis here.
And nice shoes.
I'm just gonna trim that. Thank you.
It doesn't matter
what you say. You'll use it against you.
You're just doing a narrative.
Get out of here.
Actually, just standing here.
Elderly abuse is a crime, but an elder hitting you is all right, I guess.
I've heard that before, but I've never heard a good argument.
No, it's you're a piece of shit.
That's not an argument, sir.
You're not an argument. Like this.
Hey. No, people who kill their children should be punished.
Someone forgot to take their anti-outburst meds today.
Propose an anti-MAGA boycott of American goods and services, and people have run wild with it. Across the internet, people are making the change to choose different products and different services. Politicians still posting on Elon Musk's Twitter.
So you guys are going to boycott American products, boycott companies that support President Trump. So does that mean all my iPhone users are going to boycott Apple over their $500 billion investment under President Trump in the United States? So you guys are talking about X or Twitter under Elon Musk and boycotting that. So are you going to boycott TikTok since President Trump is the only person who saved it? Are you guys getting off Facebook and Instagram as well now that Meta pledged $65 billion to Trump's economy? And I guess you guys are going to stop using ChatGPT since OpenAI just pledged billions to Trump as well. I see where this whole boycott thing is going, and what it seems to me is that you guys want to stockpile a bunch of products before Friday happens, but you also want to just continually use the products and services that you love, that you know you can't let go of, despite the fact that President Trump has open pledges from these companies to work with him and invest under his economy. Oh my God, you were like a genius. I don't know how you came up with this. Thank you so much.
If Trump's economy doesn't fail, liberals would stop at nothing to tear it down.
But Dad, please know that while I am grateful and highly aware of all that you've given this family, I still don't miss you. When you died, I felt like there was a hole. I missed something, but it wasn't you. It was the idea of what you could become. I miss being able to hope and wish that one day you turn a corner and see the world from my perspective. Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man. That is all you will ever be to me. And Dad, before you tell me to respect the dead, please remember that you disrespected and disregarded the lives and deaths of entire communities of people with your ideology.
This is at her father's funeral. You are a racist, Trump-loving, cis white Girl, have some freaking decency. If you watch my show at all, you know that I don't really have the closest relationship with my father, but at least I try. My dad's a Democrat, but you know what I wouldn't do? I wouldn't stand up at his funeral and say, oh, screw you. These people are vile, but they claim to be loving and tolerant.
Well, that dad must have been regretting his pro-life decision.
With my customers.
I was just trolling a little bit.
Trolling? Why are you trolling?
I thought we'd have a little fun, but.
Well, you don't need to troll me.
Okay, all right. I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. All right, thank you, sir. Hopefully, yeah. I didn't get you too good, you know.
I mean, you're okay.
Okay, cool. All righty. Thank you, sir. Great guy. I don't know if they called on us or what, but imagine we actually get arrested now. Uh-oh, zoom in on it. Oh, bro. Yo, Reed, I think we're getting arrested right now.
Cool. Y'all need to leave.
All right, no problem. My bad, sir.
You can go ahead and go.
Get identification from him.
I could, but you're not entitled to know his name.
Are you going to do a report, a police report?
I could if you want me to.
I'd like you to do it. I don't want to sue him.
All right, cool. I need your ID and I need your ID.
You want to sue me for what?
Harassment, personal injury.
Personally, sir, that was just a joke. I apologize.
Tell the judge.
That was just a shoulder tap prank.
Tell the judge.
You gotta know your audience, man.
I guess so, yeah. I didn't expect him to get upset like that. It didn't even seem like he was upset when we did it.
Chasing views, man, it's gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like that, man. Like, I wish you saw what happened. Yeah, I guess, like, some
views
people...
on the internet ain't everything, man.
No, not at all. Like, and that's not even what we were after. We were just kind of honestly trying to share a little laugh. I thought, like, maybe he would enjoy. Like, it was just a shoulder tap prank, you know?
Gramps said he wants a piece of that TikTok money.
A new TikTok protest tactic just dropped.
Protesting is great, but they are not going to care until we're doing that on a work day, until we stop going to work. Okay, we gotta strike.
Does she actually think this is a good idea? Does she actually think getting people to just not go to their jobs, somehow going to like own Trump or own Elon Musk? They're not gonna care, babe. It's not gonna be their supporters doing this, all right? And frankly, a lot of the people that would be susceptible to this message, the resistance TikTok types, a lot of them probably don't have jobs in reality, okay? So what are they gonna stay home from? The library? The Polycule book club or something? If anybody does get caught up in this, the most likely consequence is not Trump deciding to cancel Doge or something like that. It's y'all getting fired. It's y'all getting your wages docked. It's y'all getting in trouble at your jobs. Or, like, how is that a win? How is that a W? It's just not.
Oh, so they do have jobs? That's shocking. Go ahead. Food stamp opportunists need new jobs.
No, ma'am. I have seen so many stories and countless, literally, like countless stories.
What happens in an abortion?
They literally the life out of you. They're gonna take the whole baby out, and as they should, because I shouldn't be a taxpayer paying child support and food stamps and WIC for women.
You should be a taxpayer paying for abortions?
Exactly, but as for a woman who didn't want the baby in the first place, that doesn't make sense to me. Don't ever sit here and lock yourself down with a man who already told you he doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't.
I agree with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them.
You can.
Should we kill the kids in foster care? And
why not? Why not? If that's the case,
we should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
Who's gonna take care of them? I need to know the percentage of people who take children from foster care and abuse them and molest them, who make them like personal slaves.
We should just kill them.
Statistics before you come to me talking about pro-life.
We should kill the victims of molestation.
I think. What does this have to do with molestation?
You just mentioned people molesting children. We should kill the kids in foster care is what you said.
What I'm saying is in general, overall. If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical.
It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
I sound dumb.
You
sound dumb as okay.
It does, because even as teens, people explore. And it's like, as funny as you want to be, people should still have the choice.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having
having a child. Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
What's wrong with you?
You have a.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she got sued, as she should too.
Money, right? It's not about spending. It's about shrinking government so that it'll be too small to stop Trump with whatever else is in this plan.
Why would the government stop Trump? Isn't he the head of the government? You're saying the government would be too small to stop Trump. If Trump's the president, why would the government, the bureaucracy, be actively trying to stop him?
Because he is shredding the Constitution and creating an authoritarian dictatorship. That's why.
And no matter who was in office, I'm going to hold them accountable. But more importantly, I'm going to make sure the government is working for the American people.
Both of you all made an interesting point, which is that your view is that Trump is shredding the Constitution. I'd like to hear more about that. But that it seems to me that you all both believe that the unelected part of our government, the bureaucracy, has a responsibility to resist the political leadership. Is that your view?
That's not actually what we said. We said they are upholding the Constitution, the principles of the Constitution, and at times
how is Trump shredding the Constitution?
God, he's like
I mean, seriously, do we have to give you a civics lesson that we have? I don't know. We put all power in the executive branch. The legislative branch. Now we're in control of the military. Silencing media. This is what you do in a dictatorship.
Are you suggesting that the president is not the commander-in-chief of the military?
I'm suggesting that the president is going to put in charge somebody who's going to contravene the Constitution. And at some near point, this conversation will look very silly for you because it will be obvious. And right now, you're gaslighting. When we get to the actual rubber of the road of this, it will be clear.
I'm interested in this conversation. He's going to put someone in charge who will contravene the Constitution. Like who? What do you mean by that? The president is in charge of the military, is he not? You said he's going to put someone in charge of the military?
The president is in charge of the military. That is...
How is Trump silencing the media if you are on CNN bashing him and labeling him a dictator in the making?
Everything's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah, just a normal walkie doing normal wokey things.
Злая громадина, жаба кровавая, скольким смолола ты, косточки хавая. Ты не левая, ты и не правая, просто имперская гнусь. Сонная плачь в скалечинах, слушая, жизнь пожигала ты силой оружия. Уже не знаю, что может быть хуже я, сука, Московская Русь. Где же начало у этого месива? Там за ребро старовера повесила. На Кавказе ты покуролесила, помнить Сибирь Ермака. От бесогонства до победобесия, подлость и ложь, произвол и агрессия.
Did that make you uncomfortable? Yeah, me too.
That is false.
Oh, you can
Illegal immigrants are criminals, and they are going to get deported. Yes, they are. They are in the country illegally. It's a felon. You just spit on me? That's gross. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Why would you do that? Thank you for taking your mask off, at least.
Because you don't respect her right now.
I am having a civil conversation with her. We don't agree, and we're being very stern, but this is very respectful right now.
This is not.
Yes, it is. You just spit on me, and you want to tell me what is respectful? That was disgusting. That's just vile. Why do you have to be vile? Why do you have to be vile? You know, that's an actual crime, by the way.
How is your offense spitting like an animal? She doesn't look like a furry though. She's definitely a self-diagnosed man or non-binary.
Yes, ma'am. Damn, I love my money.
It's always racism, always.
This shit is ugly as f***. We wear that shit.
It's braids.
Take that shit now.
Are you being for real?
Take that shit now.
Kid, what's your problem?
Take that shit now.
We're dressed in the sort
But take that shit out now. Take that shit out. That shit ugly as f***. That shit is ugly though. Like, look at your hair.
It doesn't look bad.
That's ugly.
Please stop following us.
If it's so ugly, why are you so bitter?
Man, you cannot just go and say, I like it, it's mine now. It doesn't work that way. Well, that is what they're trying to do. And in this new world order, yeah, absolutely. When they're looking at Greenland and say, I like it, I want to take it for mine, that is a very colonized.
You have said you are Trump. I have never ever said we're going to go to Greenland and quote colonize it or steal it.
You're not a member of government, so you're irrelevant at that point. I'm talking about the president of the United States doing that.
You got fired from your job.
You can agitate.
Scott, if you want to engage in personal insults,
I don't, but you
what
do.
you lack in a legitimate point, you make up for in personal
I don't. You
personal
do.
insults. The point I am making is in this new world order, we are looking at countries, whether or not they're an adversary or ally, it is being determined on what kind of deal we can get. And we cannot govern, we cannot legislate that way. We are increasingly isolated on the world stage.
No, we're not.
So if you want to engage in personal insults,
we're not
if I were
isolated.
you, I would reserve that for your party who
We're
is
not
increasingly isolated. This our position.
Definitely hit a nerve there. She started it though, talking about relevance.
Bro, I need it. Zero respect. Is it locked in? All like this, bro.
Anyway, no!
Bro, what you doing? Bro, what you doing, bro? Why you putting your hands on my food? Right. Oh, really?
No, stop. Vitaly, stop.
Go away. Go away. You grab it. I'll get in your shirt. What? Hold my phone, just in case. Come on. Yeah, come here. No, I'm not ready. No, if you want to go on the street, I don't want to cause a scene in a restaurant. You're free to walk outside.
Bro, you're in Bali.
But you grabbed it. You're the one who started. You put the plate. You put the food in you. Be fair. Shake up. Why did you touch my food that I paid for? Why did you touch my food? You started it, bro.
Why are you sticking your germs in another person's food though? Well, that is a wrap, normies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.